Have you ever taken a bite of a sweet, juicy fruit, believing it was the healthiest choice, only to feel tired, dizzy, or unsettled soon after? Fruits are nature's gift, bursting with flavor and memories of carefree summers. Yet, as we age, some of these beloved favorites can quietly turn against us, spiking blood sugar, clashing with medications, or even harming our kidneys. What if the very fruits you've enjoyed for years could be silently putting your health at risk? These dangers aren't always obvious, but for seniors, they can be life-changing. I'm here to share wisdom from older adults who have faced these hidden threats, revealing 12 fruits you should never eat if you're over 60. Stay with me until the end, because one of these fruits might be the key to avoiding a serious health scare. Knowing just one could protect you from a major problem and help you make smarter, safer choices that keep you healthy and thriving in your golden years. Before we begin, I'd appreciate it if you liked this video, subscribed, and turned on the bell so you never miss these important lessons. Now let's start with the first one, lychee, the kidney's silent assassin. This exotic fruit, with its delicate translucent flesh and enchanting floral sweetness, is often seen as a luxurious treat. Its pearl-like texture and tropical aroma make it a favorite in desserts and cocktails. But beneath its beauty lies a hidden danger, especially for seniors with aging kidneys. As we age, our bodies may struggle to process the toxic compounds found in lychee. This fruit contains hypoglycin, a naturally occurring toxin that younger individuals with healthy kidneys can filter out without trouble. However, kidney function naturally declines over time, a change that often goes unnoticed until serious problems appear. Mild fatigue, slight ankle swelling, or a gradual loss of energy may seem like ordinary signs of aging. Yet for seniors with even minor kidney impairment, hypoglycin can quietly build up to dangerous levels, disturbing the body's delicate balance. The consequences can be severe. This toxin can disrupt blood sugar regulation and affect the nervous system, sometimes leading to hypoglycemia, seizures, or even coma. The danger lies in lychee's innocent appearance. Its sweet, refreshing taste hides the threat it poses to vulnerable seniors. The National Kidney Foundation warns that even a small serving, as few as 5 to 10 fruits, can cause toxicity in those with compromised kidney function. Take the case of Clara, a vibrant 70-year-old retiree from Miami. She enjoyed lychee daily for years, unaware her kidneys were slowly losing their ability to filter toxins effectively. Aside from occasional tiredness after long days, she felt fine. But one evening, after eating her usual handful, she began feeling dizzy and disoriented. By the next morning, her confusion had worsened, and she was rushed to the hospital. Doctors diagnosed her with lychee toxicity. Hypoglycin had overwhelmed her kidneys, triggering seizures that nearly cost her life. Clara's story is a sobering reminder that even seemingly harmless foods can be dangerous for seniors. Fortunately, safer alternatives exist. Rambutan, a close cousin of lychee, offers a similar juicy sweetness and tropical appeal without the toxic hypoglycin, making it a much safer choice for aging kidneys. Asian pear offers a crisp, refreshing texture and gentle sweetness without placing stress on the kidneys. Both rambutan and Asian pear let seniors enjoy the pleasure of exotic fruits while minimizing health risks, making them safe indulgences. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss any important health videos. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 2. Persimmon, the blood sugar betrayer. With their rich orange color and honey-like sweetness, persimmons are often celebrated as a hallmark of autumn. Whether eaten fresh, dried, or baked into desserts, their flavor feels like a gift from nature. But for seniors, this vibrant fruit can be a hidden adversary, threatening blood sugar stability and overall health. Persimmons have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause rapid and significant spikes in blood glucose. While younger people with efficient insulin responses may handle these swings, aging often brings reduced insulin sensitivity, making seniors especially vulnerable. Over time, repeated spikes can lead to fatigue, nerve damage, vision issues, and a higher risk of heart disease. There's another risk as well. Their firm, sometimes dense texture can pose a choking hazard. As we age, swallowing reflexes naturally weaken, and chewing or swallowing firm foods becomes more difficult. The National Safety Council has noted an increase in choking incidents among seniors from firm fruits like persimmons, especially when eaten in large pieces or without proper preparation. This combination of metabolic and physical risks makes persimmons a fruit seniors should approach with caution. The story of Patricia, a 68-year-old from Chicago, illustrates why. Wanting to live healthier, she swapped her usual sugary snacks for persimmons, convinced they were a better choice. She enjoyed their sweet, velvety taste and ate one daily, unaware of the toll on her body. After several weeks, Patricia began experiencing troubling symptoms: persistent lightheadedness, fatigue, and occasional blurry vision. Concerned, she visited her doctor, who ran blood tests and found she was on the verge of developing pre-diabetes. The cause? The persimmon. Patricia ate each day contained around 25 grams of sugar, a glycemic load her aging metabolism could no longer handle. What she thought was a healthy swap had unknowingly pushed her health to the edge. Thankfully, there are sweet, satisfying fruits seniors can enjoy without putting their health at risk. Blackberries and raspberries are excellent choices, offering a delicious sweet tart flavor with far less sugar and more fiber, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels. To reduce choking risks, these berries can be cut into smaller pieces or lightly mashed for easier chewing. For even better blood sugar control, pairing them with a protein-rich food like cheese or yogurt slows sugar absorption, making them a safer option. By choosing these alternatives, seniors can enjoy fruit without compromising health or safety. Number 3, grapefruit, the acid reflux agitator. With its bright, tangy flavor and juicy flesh, grapefruit has long been a popular breakfast choice. Packed with vitamin C and a refreshing zest, it's often praised as a health booster, promising vitality and immune support. But for older adults, beneath that fresh appeal lies a hidden danger. Its high acidity can be harsh on the digestive system, especially as the lower esophageal sphincter, the valve that keeps stomach acid from flowing back into the esophagus, weakens with age. For those prone to acid reflux, eating grapefruit can set off a chain of uncomfortable symptoms: a burning sensation in the chest, a sour or bitter taste in the throat, and even persistent coughing. Over time, repeated acid exposure can damage the esophagus lining, leading to scarring, chronic inflammation, or more serious conditions like Barrett's esophagus, which raises the risk of esophageal cancer. Beyond digestive issues, grapefruit brings another serious concern: its ability to interfere with a wide range of medications. The fruit contains compounds. This risk comes from compounds called furanocoumarins, which block the enzyme CYP3A4 in the liver and small intestine. This enzyme is essential for metabolizing many medications, and when it's inhibited, it changes how drugs are absorbed and processed in the body. For more than 50 commonly prescribed medicines, including statins for cholesterol, blood pressure drugs, antidepressants, and anti-anxiety medications, grapefruit can either weaken their effect, leaving conditions untreated, or amplify their side effects, creating dangerous toxicity. Even a single grapefruit or a small glass of juice can make blood pressure medicine less effective, raising the risk of heart complications. It can also intensify the impact of certain sedatives, causing excessive drowsiness or impaired coordination. Take Margaret, a 73-year-old retiree from Minnesota, who had enjoyed half a grapefruit every morning for years. She blamed her nightly heartburn and restless sleep on stress or aging, unaware that her favorite fruit was partly to blame. Over time, the persistent reflux left her drained and began affecting her quality of life. When her cardiologist reviewed her medications, a blood pressure drug and a statin, it became clear that grapefruit was interfering with their absorption, compromising her treatment and endangering her heart health. Once she removed grapefruit from her diet, the change was remarkable. Her heartburn eased, her sleep improved, and her medications worked as intended, stabilizing both her blood pressure and cholesterol. For those seeking the nutrition grapefruit offers without the risks, red bell peppers are an excellent alternative. They provide even more vitamin C than grapefruit, along with fiber and antioxidants, without the high acidity that triggers reflux. And for those who still crave a citrus note, clementines deliver a gentler, less acidic flavor that is kinder to the stomach and less likely to interfere with medications. These swaps allow seniors to enjoy a nutrient-rich diet while protecting their digestive health and overall well-being. If you're still here and finding these insights helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss any important health videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Number 4. Guava, the caloric culprit. With its irresistible tropical aroma, creamy texture, and vibrant green or pink flesh, guava is a favorite among many seniors. Packed with vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, it's often celebrated as a superfood that supports immunity, digestion, and heart health. But for older adults, the benefits of guava can come with drawbacks if eaten in excess. A single large guava can contain up to 200 calories, a significant amount for those with slower metabolisms. As metabolism naturally slows with age, extra calories can quickly lead to weight gain, putting more strain on aging joints, worsening osteoarthritis, and increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems like high blood pressure and heart disease. There's more. Guava is high in vitamin K, which can interfere with blood-thinning medications such as warfarin, often prescribed to prevent blood clots in people with atrial fibrillation or deep vein thrombosis. Too much vitamin K can reduce these medications' effectiveness, raising the risk of dangerous clots. If you're still watching and finding these tips valuable, comment number 3 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss important health updates. Now, let's move on. Number 6. Passion fruit, the medication meddler. With its bright, tangy pulp filled with seeds, passion fruit is a tropical favorite often praised for its health benefits, especially for seniors. Its high fiber content, about 10 grams per 100 grams of pulp, supports healthy digestion and helps ease constipation, a common concern in older adults. Passion fruit is also rich in vitamins A and C, supporting immune function and skin health. Its bold, tangy flavor makes it a favorite in smoothies, desserts, or eaten fresh from the rind. However, for seniors, this tropical treat hides serious risks, especially for those on certain medications or with specific sensitivities. Its bioactive compounds can disrupt delicate physiological balances. One major concern is its potential to interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. Natural compounds, including certain flavonoids, can enhance the drug's effects, thinning the blood too much and increasing the risk of dangerous bleeding, from frequent nosebleeds and easy bruising to internal hemorrhages. Passion fruit can also affect the effectiveness of diabetes medications, such as metformin, causing erratic blood sugar levels. This may lead to hypoglycemia, dangerously low glucose, or elevated glucose, both of which can cause confusion, weakness, or long-term complications. Additionally, passion fruit contains latex-like proteins that may trigger allergic reactions. These can range from mild itching in the mouth or throat to severe swelling, hives, or breathing difficulties. A particular danger for seniors with undiagnosed allergies or weakened immune systems. Consider Helen, a 71-year-old from San Diego who loved tropical flavors. She enjoyed passion fruit daily, mixing its tangy pulp into yogurt or drinking it as juice for its digestive benefits. At first, she felt energized, but soon unexplained bruises appeared on her arms and legs, and frequent nosebleeds disrupted her days. Concerned, she visited her doctor, who discovered the passion fruit was intensifying the effects of her warfarin for atrial fibrillation and destabilizing her blood sugar while on metformin for type 2 diabetes. The combination put her at serious risk. Her doctor immediately instructed her to cut passion fruit from her diet and closely monitor her health. Her doctor monitored her closely while adjusting her medications. For seniors seeking digestive support without the risk of medication interactions, plain yogurt with live probiotics is an excellent alternative. It promotes gut health, soothes digestion, and poses no threat to medication effectiveness. For a calming, flavorful option, mint tea offers gentle stomach relief, hydration, and a refreshing taste, all without triggering allergies or interfering with prescriptions. These swaps allow seniors to protect their health while still enjoying delicious, safe choices. Number 7. Plantain, the potassium powder keg. A beloved staple in many cultures, plantains are often fried, boiled, or baked until soft, sweet, and caramelized. For seniors, their comforting texture and familiar taste make them a popular side dish or snack. Rich in potassium, an essential mineral for heart function, muscle contractions, and nerve signaling, plantains may seem like a healthy choice. One cooked cup contains about 900 milligrams of potassium, nearly a quarter of the daily recommended intake for adults. However, this nutrient-rich fruit can pose serious risks for older adults, especially those with age-related kidney decline. As kidneys become less efficient at removing excess potassium, levels can build up, leading to hyperkalemia, dangerously high potassium in the blood. Symptoms can include muscle weakness, fatigue, and, in severe cases, life-threatening heart arrhythmias. Plantains are also high in natural sugars, with about 20 grams per cooked cup. This can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes, posing challenges for seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Take James, a 74-year-old retiree from Houston, Texas, who enjoyed plantains daily, mashed or fried alongside his meals. Over time, he developed troubling symptoms: dizziness, palpitations, and a racing pulse. A visit to the emergency room revealed dangerously high potassium levels. James's condition was worsened by frequent plantain consumption and his kidneys' reduced ability to regulate potassium. His doctors advised him to sharply cut back on high-potassium foods to avoid further complications. For a safer alternative with similar flavors, seniors like James can turn to berries such as strawberries or blueberries. These fruits offer natural sweetness with far less potassium, about 150 to 200 milligrams per cup, and lower sugar content, only 7 to 10 grams. They also provide antioxidants that support heart health and reduce inflammation. For those craving the creamy, starchy comfort of plantains, roasted parsnips make an excellent substitute. They deliver a satisfying texture, dietary fiber for steady energy, and just around 100 milligrams of potassium per cup, making them much gentler on aging kidneys and blood sugar. If you're still watching and finding this information valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss any important videos. Now, let's move forward. Number 8. Kumquat, the digestive double agent. These petite, vibrant orange fruits are celebrated for their bold, tangy flavor and dense nutrients. Eaten whole, skin, seeds, and all, they provide a burst of vitamin C for immune health and fiber for better digestion. A small handful, about 5 to 6 kumquats, delivers roughly 70 milliliters of vitamin C, meeting most of a senior's daily requirement, along with 2 to 3 grams of fiber to help maintain regularity. However, these tiny fruits can also work against the digestive system, especially for older adults with sensitive stomachs or certain health conditions. Their high citric acid content can worsen acid reflux, a common issue among seniors. This condition, also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, causes a burning sensation in the chest and throat, disrupting sleep and daily comfort. Additionally, kumquats contain enzymes that can irritate sensitive stomachs, causing discomfort, bloating, or cramps. For seniors taking blood thinners like warfarin, they carry another risk. The vitamin C and other compounds in kumquats may interfere with these medications, increasing the chance of bleeding. And with about 12 grams of sugar in a small handful, they can challenge blood sugar control in those with diabetes or prediabetes, leading to energy fluctuations and long-term complications. Leah, a 69-year-old from Orlando, Florida, learned this the hard way. She loved the zesty bite of kumquats and snacked on them fresh from her backyard tree every day. Over time, she began suffering from persistent nighttime heartburn, stomach cramps, and restless sleep. After consulting her doctor, she discovered the acidity and enzymes in kumquats were aggravating her GERD and sensitive stomach. Switching to gentler fruits brought her relief and restored her restful nights. For seniors wanting kumquat-like sweetness without digestive issues, apricots or cantaloupe are excellent alternatives. Apricots provide about 15 milligrams of vitamin C and 8 grams of sugar per fruit, while cantaloupe offers 30 milligrams of vitamin C and 13 grams of sugar per cup, both with lower acidity that's kinder to sensitive stomachs. Pairing these fruits with plain yogurt adds probiotics to aid digestion, helps stabilize blood sugar, and gives a creamy contrast to their natural sweetness. These swaps let seniors enjoy nutrient-rich, flavorful fruits while avoiding the risks kumquats can pose. Number 9. Cherimoya, the gout trigger. Often called the custard apple, this tropical fruit is prized for its creamy texture and sweet, dessert-like flavor. Its pale, velvety flesh melts in the mouth, with notes of pineapple, banana, and vanilla. For many, it's a rare indulgence found in specialty markets. But beneath its luxurious appeal lies a health risk, especially for seniors managing conditions like gout or diabetes. Cherimoya contains moderate levels of purines, natural compounds the body breaks down into uric acid. For those prone to gout, a form of arthritis caused by uric acid crystal buildup in the joints, purine-rich foods can raise uric acid levels and trigger painful flares. Seniors with existing joint problems or a history of gout are especially vulnerable. These attacks often bring intense, throbbing pain, swelling, and redness, usually in the toes, knees, or ankles, severely affecting mobility and quality of life. Cherimoya's high natural sugar content can also cause sharp spikes in blood glucose, posing risks for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Its small, soft seeds, while technically edible, can be a choking hazard for those with swallowing difficulties or reduced dexterity, a common concern in older adults. Take Thomas, a 72-year-old retiree from Portland, Oregon. He discovered cherimoya at a local farmer's market and quickly fell in love with its rich flavor, making it a regular part of his weekly diet. At first, he saw it as a healthy indulgence, but within months, he began suffering from severe gout attacks, with stabbing pain radiating from his big toe. After reviewing his diet, his rheumatologist identified cherimoya's purine content as a likely trigger. By drastically cutting back on cherimoya and monitoring his purine intake, Thomas experienced fewer gout episodes, better joint comfort, and steadier energy levels. For seniors wanting a nutrient-dense fruit without these risks, gooseberries are an excellent alternative. They're rich in antioxidants, especially vitamin C and polyphenols, that support immune health and fight inflammation without adding purines. To reduce choking risks, gooseberries can be sliced into smaller pieces. Pairing them with a handful of unsalted nuts like almonds or walnuts creates a balanced snack, combining fiber, healthy fats, and protein for stable blood sugar and sustained energy. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, comment number 5 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 10. Durian, the medication minefield. Known as the king of fruits in Southeast Asia, durian is a tropical delicacy famous for its strong aroma and rich, custard-like flesh. Its flavor, a unique mix of sweet, savory, and creamy notes, has earned a loyal following among those who can handle its distinctive smell. Packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, B-complex vitamins, and minerals like potassium, durian is often praised for supporting heart health and boosting immunity. But for seniors, especially those on multiple prescription medications, durian's chemical makeup can turn this exotic treat into a health risk. It contains sulfur-based compounds and other bioactive molecules that can interact with common medications taken by older adults, including statins for cholesterol, antihypertensives for blood pressure, and antidepressants such as SSRIs. These interactions can either amplify or reduce the effects of the medication, leading to unpredictable health outcomes. For example, durian may inhibit liver enzymes that break down statins, causing the drug to build up in the bloodstream and raising the risk of side effects like muscle pain or liver strain. Likewise, its influence on blood pressure medications can lead to dangerously high or low readings, while its interaction with antidepressants may raise the risk of serotonin-related complications. Beyond medication concerns, durian's dense, creamy texture can also pose a choking hazard for seniors with dysphagia, difficulty swallowing, or weakened oral motor skills, a common issue with age. Eleanor, a 76-year-old grandmother from New York City, learned this the hard way. A fan of exotic fruits, she began eating durian weekly after discovering it at an Asian grocery store. Unaware of the consequences, the fruit was interfering with her atorvastatin, prescribed to manage high cholesterol. Over time, her lipid panels worsened, increasing her risk of heart disease. After consulting her cardiologist, who identified durian as the likely cause, Eleanor removed it from her diet. Within weeks, her medication worked effectively again, and her cholesterol levels stabilized, lowering her cardiovascular risk. A safer alternative is cranberries, a vibrant antioxidant-rich fruit that avoids durian's dangers. Packed with proanthocyanidins, they support urinary tract health, reduce inflammation, and protect against oxidative stress without affecting common medications. For seniors with swallowing difficulties, cranberries can be blended into smoothies with yogurt or almond milk, creating a creamy, nutrient-packed drink that's easy to consume while meeting dietary and medical needs. Number 11. Jackfruit, the sugar surge. This massive tropical fruit, native to Southeast Asia, South America, and parts of Africa, is celebrated for its versatility and distinct flavor. The ripe, golden yellow pods surrounding its seeds have a sweet, chewy texture, often compared to a mix of pineapple, mango, and banana. In many cultures, jackfruit is a favorite ingredient in desserts, smoothies, and even savory curries. When unripe, it also offers fiber, vitamins A and C, and potassium. But for older adults, the high sugar content, about 22 grams per cup of ripe pods, can present serious challenges to metabolic health. As we age, the body's ability to regulate blood glucose declines due to reduced insulin sensitivity and slower metabolism. Eating large amounts of sugary fruits like jackfruit can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to energy crashes, mood swings, and, in more severe cases, worsening insulin resistance or prediabetes. For those already managing diabetes, these spikes can disrupt carefully controlled glucose levels, raising the risk of long-term complications. Jackfruit also brings another concern: its naturally sticky, gummy texture. While pleasant to the palate, it tends to cling to teeth, creating an ideal environment for plaque and bacteria. Aging teeth are especially at risk due to thinning enamel, receding gums, and more frequent dental restorations, like crowns or fillings. Prolonged contact between sticky jackfruit residue and tooth surfaces can increase the risk of cavities, gum inflammation, and even periodontal disease, which, if untreated, may lead to tooth loss. Sophia, a 70-year-old retiree from California, where tropical fruits are abundant, learned this firsthand. A lifelong fan of exotic produce, she eagerly added jackfruit to her diet, using it in desserts like custard, fruit salads, and homemade ice cream. At first, she enjoyed its sweetness and versatility, unaware of the potential risks. Over time, she began to experience troubling symptoms: persistent fatigue that left her drained by mid-afternoon, excessive thirst that water couldn't satisfy, and occasional dizziness. Concerned, she saw her doctor, who ordered blood tests revealing elevated fasting glucose levels, placing her in the pre-diabetic range. Her physician explained. Her doctor explained that frequent consumption of high-sugar fruits like jackfruit was likely contributing to her metabolic imbalance. A routine dental checkup also revealed early signs of plaque buildup and gum sensitivity, which her dentist linked to sticky jackfruit residue clinging to her teeth. Determined to restore her health, Sophia worked with a nutritionist to revamp her diet. She didn't cut jackfruit entirely, but reduced her portions to just a quarter cup once or twice a week. To help prevent blood sugar spikes, she paired it with protein-rich foods such as a handful of almonds or a scoop of unsweetened Greek yogurt, slowing sugar absorption. She also adopted better dental habits, rinsing her mouth with water right after eating jackfruit and brushing 30 minutes later to protect softened enamel. Within months, Sophia's energy improved, her thirst subsided, and follow-up blood tests showed better glucose control. Her dentist also noted healthier gums and no further plaque progression, proof her new approach worked. A safer swap for older adults craving a sweet, juicy treat with less impact on blood sugar and teeth is the nectarine. A medium nectarine has about 11 grams of sugar, roughly half that of a cup of jackfruit pods, and its fiber helps regulate sugar absorption. Its non-sticky texture also minimizes dental risks. For those with dental sensitivities or restorations, slicing nectarines thinly can reduce chewing strain. Pairing them with almond butter or plain yogurt boosts satiety and ensures steady energy. They can even be added to light salads with spinach and walnuts, or used as an oatmeal topping, offering a nutrient-dense, tooth-friendly alternative to jackfruit's sugar-heavy profile. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the bell so you won't miss any videos. Your support helps us keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 12. Prunes, the concentrated calamity. These dried plums hold a special place in many culinary traditions, loved for their deep caramel-like sweetness and reputation for aiding digestion. For some, they carry a sense of nostalgia, recalling a grandparent's fruit bowl or a holiday compote. Prunes are nutrient-dense, offering fiber, potassium, vitamin K, and antioxidants like polyphenols. Their long shelf life and portability make them a convenient choice for seniors seeking relief from constipation or a quick energy boost. However, the drying process that turns fresh plums into prunes also concentrates their sugar, packing about 28 grams in just a quarter cup serving, roughly 4 to 5 prunes. For older adults, whose bodies are less efficient at managing rapid glucose surges, this high sugar load can cause energy crashes, worsen insulin resistance, or disrupt blood sugar control. For those with diabetes, it can heighten the risk of complications like neuropathy and cardiovascular issues. Prunes also raise concerns for oral health. Their sticky, chewy texture clings to teeth, especially in gum line crevices and around fillings or dentures, creating a perfect environment for plaque-causing bacteria. These bacteria feed on the sugar, producing acids that erode enamel and irritate gums. Aging adults are particularly vulnerable, as thinning enamel, gum recession, and reduced saliva make it harder to neutralize acids and clear food particles. To make matters worse, their small size makes overeating easy. What seems like a modest handful can deliver a sugar overload, compounding both metabolic and dental risks. The experience of George, a 77-year-old retiree from Ohio, highlights these risks clearly. For years, he relied on prunes as his go-to snack, appreciating their convenience and digestive benefits. He often kept a small bag in his car or at his desk, popping a few throughout the day to curb his sweet tooth or ease occasional constipation. At first, he saw them as a wholesome choice, unaware of their high sugar concentration and dental drawbacks. Over time, George began noticing problems: increasing tooth sensitivity to hot and cold foods, occasional sharp pains, and bouts of fatigue after eating prunes that left him irritable and drained. A dental exam revealed 2 early cavities and gum inflammation, which his dentist linked to sticky prune residue clinging to his teeth. A medical checkup also showed erratic blood sugar levels, with his doctor pointing to frequent prune consumption as a likely factor in his glucose instability. Determined to make changes, George worked with his healthcare team to overhaul his snacking habits. He cut prunes from his daily routine, keeping them only for occasional digestive relief, no more than 1 or 2 at a time, followed by thorough oral hygiene. To satisfy his craving for sweet, nutrient-rich snacks, he switched to fresh fruits with lower sugar content and less adhesive textures. His dentist also suggested chewing sugar-free gum after meals to boost saliva production and using a fluoride mouthwash to strengthen enamel. Within a few months, George's dental discomfort disappeared. A follow-up appointment confirmed there was no further cavity progression, and George's blood sugar levels had stabilized. He enjoyed more energy, fewer mood swings, and greater confidence in his active retirement. For a sweet, satisfying alternative that minimizes both metabolic and dental risks, fresh plums or apple slices are excellent choices. A medium fresh plum contains only about 6 to 8 grams of sugar, a fraction of what's in prunes, and its juicy, non-sticky texture helps reduce plaque buildup. Always remove the pit before eating, especially for those with fragile teeth or dental work. Similarly, a medium apple has about 10 grams of sugar and a crisp, fibrous texture that promotes saliva flow and naturally cleans teeth while chewing. To keep blood sugar steady, pair these fruits with a source of protein or healthy fat, such as a slice of cheese, a spoonful of unsweetened peanut butter, or a handful of walnuts. For better dental health, rinse your mouth with water afterward, or chew sugar-free gum to neutralize acids and dislodge food particles. These swaps give you the natural sweetness and nutrition George enjoyed, without the concentrated sugar or dental problems caused by prunes. And there you have it, 12 fruits that may seem healthy but could quietly undermine your well-being as you age. By making smarter swaps, like choosing rambutan over lychee or berries over persimmons, you're not just avoiding risks, you're fueling a vibrant, energized life in your golden years. Aging well isn't about giving up the foods you love. It's about choosing what truly supports your body. Wishing you health, happiness, and peace. And remember to subscribe to my channel, Healthy Aging Blueprint, for more tips to live stronger and healthier every day.